Mm. So actually, I am live now. Seems okay. It's more of a test, but I have some free time. So I was thinking I could play some games and analyze something else I played recently. There's no one watching yet. Okay. Okay, connection seems good. Okay. Well, let's see when someone will join. Let's do some analysis at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look at some games that I played recently, some Blitz games. If you don't know, the World Cup is starting in a few days, so we're gonna be ready. What interesting games are here? Quite a lot of people playing with bots. I wish these people were on Discord. I don't know. I don't think it's very fun to play with bots. But anyway. Okay, what was the last game? Okay, I won this game, so maybe let's have a look at the game that I lost. So look at this one. I can learn something from it. Maybe we can look at some other game. Let's see. There's a game, Ranger Soul Tifro. The Randy one. Was it part of the? Yeah, I think it was part of the qualification to the World Cup. Seems there are 2 viewers. Is that true? Please comment with something if you're there. Maybe it's just me. Actually, one of them is me. Could be the maybe. I don't know. Oh, but it's the wrong. Oh, it's the wrong image there. Is the Mochilund image? I should change the picture. Manage. Okay, well, too late. I'll change it later. So let's see how this game went. Okay, that's opening, anti-spawn, white anti-spawn. Okay, this setup is pretty typical. I still don't know what's the right move order for anti-spawn, to be fair. I see a lot of people play ants first. Well, there are the other option here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there is a mosquito here or here. I've seen some people played here in line as well. I'm not very convinced because I wouldn't want to put my mosquito here because it can be easily pinned and it's gonna be here for a long time. While here it's more compact and it's gonna be part of a sort of pseudo pocket. But anyway, so okay, this pocket is a bit weird, but it's actually sort of mimicking black, and the white hand will move soon. It's not going to be pinned here anyway. Okay, this is the natural follow-up. What else could we play? Maybe we could play this. No, actually, no, this one would be a bit too much. A bit too much. Then we have to play this move. It's still okay, maybe. We always talk about ant game, but it's always ant game like in relation to beetle game. Of course, playing ant game is a bit more gives a bit more option than playing the beetle game. But in the long term, the beetle game is also quite useful, at least to qualify for the win. Like in this setup, maybe we'll play this now, and then yeah, I'm not sure white is much better, just because there are 3 hands in play. Also, black hand is going to be pinned here, it's going to be placed here very soon. So, oops, let's put this here. So white could actually go on and play another ant. Black will go on with this. Have this double pocket or large pocket. Quite large pocket, yeah. Big pocket. Because there are 2 pieces inside. Okay, but we are kind of deviating a bit too much from the game. This is what happened actually. White goes on with this. We have the ant inside this pocket, which kind of atypical. I think if I play black, I would play something like this, to be fair. This sort of ambiguous pin. But the point is that if the ant here in the flank moves, then there's a power pin, or how's it called, like a compound pin on the queen. Well, what did white play actually? No, that was my move. Oh, that was actually this was actually played. It didn't. Okay, so Tiefra was thinking like, yeah, I'm not sure what else. I mean, this is a bit too much. I think is getting a bit too stretched. Maybe this, which is kind of copying white, or maybe this if you want to play something like intermediate move, right? Because the spider is threatening to pin here and create a gate and an X trap. So surely white will have to pin it, probably here, because otherwise we have a pseudo pocket here. So yeah, we'll say here is the best. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's worth it though. I mean, what is the spider doing? Because whenever you place a spider, you have to think what's further threats there are, right? One threat is usually not enough. It's not enough to justify the spider placement. Okay, well, anyway, let's go on with the game. No, this is not what happened. Okay, this makes sense to me. Now I think white went straight to attack with the pill to harass the pillbug. This is another key moment always in the games, at least in the opening, where the mosquito goes for pillbug harassment. And what's the way to... I mean, in this case, black is already kind of okay. Why? The most common way to defend against this is to pin, to anchor your own pillbug. Black played a different approach, which is let's move the pillbug and let's take the mosquito far from, like, let's prevent the white mosquito to get pillbug power. But first, it's a tempo waste. It's a move that you don't use to develop, but you just move your piece. So you might get a bit behind in the end game, or yeah, there might be another attack, but I don't think that this attack is a problem, to be fair. Black could even just go back with the mosquito here. So the problem was that after this, then this, now the mosquito is converted into a beetle, and I start not to like this position much. But the idea would be to make a gate, maybe, but the problem is that this shape, I call omega shape, it's convenient for it's all convenient for the central pieces, right? So when this is basically a trigger spot, a double trigger spot for both the beetle and the mosquito. So especially if it's very close to the black queen, it's kind of dangerous, because white can easily can easily occupy this point and then free both pieces. Can even play something like this in this case and force black to, because it's a ring, right? So here, if you have 2-3 options for white, we can go on with a beetle, you can go up with a mosquito. So I actually force the beetle, so I force the ant to move again, and now we have the same problem as before, right? Now we have this, and then the mosquito climbs up. So I probably like more this option. So the pillbug is anchored with this ant, and we don't have the same issue as before, for a simple reason. The reason is, as soon as we pin here, this trick doesn't work anymore. Well, 2 reasons. One is the mosquito can be warped away, and the second is the queen is actually free to move. So so let me actually put, sorry, I'm just checking if there is anyone. I'll put the link actually to the streaming. Maybe someone else will join soon. Oops. Okay, I put the link just in case. So, as I was saying, the pillbug harassment is kind of it's something you always have to be aware of, but there are ways to defend against, and this is the main one. You just anchor your pillbug, and then you make sure that when the mosquito is able to move, then you just move the queen away, or you warp the mosquito away. So what actually happened in the game, though, is that black played this move, which it's like it's not it's not really It's not really the best for the reason I explained before, because white is black is actually wasting a move. And after this, no, wait, this is not what happened. Yeah, no, wait, what happened? I have an issue with the game somehow, with the reviewer. So after this, black goes now with developing an ant, but the problem is the beetle is already up here. And I feel black is already not in the best position, but for a couple of reasons. First, the black ant is in this bidirectional pin, which is always a bit dodgy to me, and it doesn't have actually pockets or like a good defensive setup. It's not even particularly ahead in the ant game, so I mean, another ant down was probably the best now. Attacking with the beetle, I feel it's a bit too much. Yeah, after the white pins here, I mean, it could be another beetle, but even placing a beetle here, yeah, even here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. This beetle is already on top of the hive. Of course, white needs to find the right angles of attack, but I'm sure Randy can. Okay, beetle, oh sorry, ant game, fine. So let's stay in white shoes. And let's think what's the right way to attack black here. So after this, we need to take these 3 kill spots, okay? We only have 1 free ant, and this is occupied by a gate, so probably this has to be the last kill spot taken by the beetle. Also because whenever the beetle moves, the black hopper is in this elbow, so this space is a trigger spot. But yeah, well, the only spawn points nearby the black queen is here. So how do we use this? I mean, hopper is the most obvious way. Then there is another angle of attack from here. Other than that, there is not much, to be fair. Maybe it's actually not too bad for black. Let's see how the game went. Maybe I would have played here to make a gate, but fine. Or it's not much difference. Okay, there's a pin replacement coming. Okay, this is a bit maybe too much. I would have see after this one, maybe I would actually take here. I would pin here, because this creates possibly another gate. I mean, the beetle will move for sure, but we can place another spider or something here and make sure there's a gate. And this spider is still kind of useful, because whenever white spawn a piece here or here, we've got the spider ready to pin. Maybe this is actually the best. Let's try this variation. No, because you can't pin there. Right. Okay, no, maybe we have to go back, actually. Yeah, but it's still okay. The important thing is that black is controlling white spawn points in this area. And now we have another trick. So whenever the beetle moves, the pill bug is free. This ring is actually favoring black at the moment. The good thing for white would be to take this, take this space in order to free the ladybug. But there's not much time to do that. I mean, you can try something like this, but then you get spiders stuck there. So yeah, so black had chances actually to defend in this game. It's very hard to find a balance between defending and attacking. And white seems is already going a bit too far. Because the thing is, this point, this kill spot here, west, is not probably, oh no, okay, maybe this is something we don't want to. We go here. But whenever we go here, okay, but now we need to take, maybe now we have a problem. I forgot that there's this free ant. So we are forced to play this. Or maybe better we do a ladybug. But I mean, still after this, we have the other beetle, so not a problem. How do we take this kill spot? Okay, this way. This is probably the way, but I can play this, and it's not really clear. So, okay. So, I guess today lesson is how to defend properly. It's dark yellow. Light in this room is not amazing. So, wait, let's go back. No. Okay, this is what happened in the game. Maybe still fine. Yeah, black still has got the ant here, and the only spawn points for white is this one, so okay, this is not a big issue because okay, maybe this move was the problem. I wouldn't pin the hopper for simple reason that it's not the right kill spot. So if you have the beetle here, you want this to be the final kill spot, right? So you have to find a way to get this first, and then the beetle will do the rest. So I don't know. I don't think this is particularly problematic. I would play this. Depending exactly the thing I forget to do the most. Yeah, I think I have a video called "The Defense is the Best Offense," but I truly believe that because there is this point in most of Hive games. I think at lower level it happens maybe once, but if you go on, it can happen multiple times, where there is like no return from there, right? So you attack, and it takes just 2-3 moves, and you get into a situation where there is no turning back. So you just keep attacking, but it's already lost. So if you actually defend properly, it's as effective as actually attacking. And so of course the trick is to learn when it's the right time to attack and how to defend efficiently. Because I think black here is kind of okay. Because I think going here is not really helping. And I don't see what else. I mean, hopper here. But you can just shift the pin, and there's not much. Okay, well, there is this move. Okay, maybe this was white idea. Okay, this is a bit different. This is interesting because now white can definitely win in 2 moves. Okay, so let's see if there is a trick actually. I'm afraid that black is virtually forced to play this in this case. You need to free this hopper. There's nothing else. The ladybug can get. Oh no, okay. Oops, no, it doesn't work. Okay, so it's a bit more tricky than I thought. So after this is not it's not working. It's interesting though that the important point is not going here, but it's this spot that I've mentioned before, right? This is the important first because it's a direct there's a direct angle of attack to this kill spot, and second because it will free the white ant and potentially the ladybug. It pre-swamps the ladybug, free the ladybug. Okay, well, let me see what happened in the game actually. The hopper was pinned, okay. It's just whenever there are too many spawn points close to the black queen, I don't feel safe. Yeah, this is the easiest, right? And now white is threatening to win in 2 moves. So black has to shift the pin again, like, clearly. But now there is the maneuver that we talked about. Yeah. So no, I have to go back to this. Why black would play ladybug there though? I still have to force this, and then after this. Ah, I see. You see why? Okay, this situation. We need this situation. But yeah, as we see, it didn't work. No, no, it doesn't work. Let's go back. Okay, so probably the variation that we've seen before were more sound, and it's probably here that black goes wrong. So black has basically sacrificed a kill spot. I think Judoka says that in his book. Like you allow white to take a kill spot to prepare better defense for the other kill spots, but it's actually too late. So yeah, I think this was a better option. I mean, still there is the trick. Well, let's see, because we didn't. I just considered this move, but what about this? Then we have the same idea as before, and this might be a problem anyway. Let's go here. This happens. This goes here. Now we have, yeah, 2. This goes here. This goes here. And no, it's complicated. Oh, no, sorry, not the spider, just the hopper. Wait. That's fine. The ant here, the hopper here. No, I don't like it much. So let's go back here. It's so easy to find the right way to defend. As I said initially, it was already. I don't like much this configuration for black. This double, this bi-directional pin. The queen is in. Also, this plan with a pin replacement is probably not the best either. First I will play here, to be fair. And then if white plays this, go here, and it's not too bad, to be fair. We'll be doubling up the white beetle, be a good move for white. Doubling up, you mean make sure that the second beetle gets on top of the hive, basically. Is that what you mean? Because as long as black has two black hands here, sorry, Carlo, I say one pomeriggio. Sorry. So as long as black has got two ants to defend against the beetle. Carl, I'm streaming. Estoy streamando. Espera. Estoy... Stacking on top of the other one. Well, it depends. The problem is how do you get the beetle there? Like as long as black has got two ants free, double defender. It's not. There's no straightforward way to do it. I don't think so. Also, once you get one beetle on top of the hive, and black has not recovered it, this white beetle is kind of free to do whatever they want. I don't think you need a second beetle necessarily. The problem is just getting the right spawn points here. I would actually be happy if I was black to pin the second beetle and make sure that the second beetle doesn't move anymore. Of course, it can also be a sacrifice, and white can still win somehow. But again, let's go with the same idea. I mean, maybe actually I always play this, but maybe I should go for this. Because maybe there's more sense. When we cover the pill bug. Wait. When did I cover the pill bug? What? That's okay. No problem. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any question, just let me know. This is kind of improvised analysis, so I don't have a plan for this streaming. I was just testing because I haven't done it in a long time. And I was just analyzing some games. But yeah, the thing is that you don't really need a second beetle at the moment. Usually having a second beetle on top of the hive is kind of a disaster for the defender. So if you can do it, it's good. But at this point, I don't think you need to, because black doesn't have pieces well positioned to defend. I'm not sure actually what was the moment where you wanted to get the second beetle. At this point. Like now, something like this. The thing is, there's no way to do it. Because there's no safe path. This is an idea so that you can put the beetle in this sort of pocket here. Maybe. But I think this is so much effective to get the grasshopper here, and then the maneuver we saw here and here. So it's probably enough. Okay, maybe let's have a look at another game. Let's see if there was something that okay, let's see. This is a game that I played against the others in a blitz a few days ago. So let's reanalyze my game. Let's discover my mistakes. Okay, so white plays the buffer. And the buffer is popular now. So if you don't know the buffer opening, they have a video on my YouTube channel. But as a position of the queen bee not adjacent to the first bag. So you kind of put an extra piece, extra space in between the two queens. You get them a bit more stretched. And usually black plays it, but if it works for black, it works for white as well, because it has one extra tempo. So I tried this setup, which I don't use that much, but I've seen it played very much against the pill bug first, not much against the buffer, to be fair. So I don't know. I wasn't sure if it will work or not, but was just a blades game. So spider here, okay, with the idea of attacking the queen and pinning the queen. This is a typical response. So that the spider is pinning the hopper in this false spin, in this elbow, which it makes more likely for the hopper to get away once this kill spot is taken. Now I played this. I think now I kind of I mixed up plans. So let's say I think this setup would require something different. So you have to make use of your beetles. What instead I played was this, which is an idea developed by Quadlibet a couple of years ago, with the idea of putting the pill bug here and create another gate with an X trap, which usually works very well, but in this situation, not really. I think I'm a bit late, and this beetle is a bit misplaced at the moment. Also against, it works well against the classic setup, but against buffers, I'm not. I don't remember. I've seen it many times. So I played this. This is the problem. The problem is that now this mosquito can just cover my mosquito, and yeah, I have time to play this this X trap, but I don't feel it works as well as in other contexts. But anyway, so here I feel sort of forced to take this to get this kill spot to break the diamond. Otherwise, I don't know, I feel like he has access to beetle factory and I don't like it much. Or we can play the pillbug here. Anyway, I felt this was the right thing to do, but at the same time, again, I'm behind in the ant game again. Well, I have to sacrifice one, it will pin, I get one. Actually, it's not too bad. What was the problem then? I think this move is okay. The idea was to pin the white ant and then free the beetle to take advantage of this full spin. But yeah, white has just got this very. I mean, if I don't play this, the problem is I can't really go for a beetle attack because he's got two ants, and my mosquito is buried in here. So it's not really. So yeah, there's no way for counterattack that quickly. In this plan would make sense. The problem is that also white will free the beetle, and yeah, I mean I delayed this, so can't free the beetle anymore. But it's just a matter of time. One of these two spaces can be filled easily, and white has got free beetle. I'm not sure about this move. Why? I mean, okay, maybe they didn't want the other didn't want the ant to be pinned by the spider, but at the same time, this was not like these pawn points were not particularly dangerous, I think. But maybe I'm wrong. Also, it frees my beetle, right? It's true that my beetle doesn't have much to. There's no place where to go because this mosquito is controlling these spaces, but so yeah, after this the idea is again to get into this kill spot. I mean it's their own kill spot, but the point is that we make a pocket and the beetle is free. So yeah, I didn't see really what else I could do because maybe I could actually move this ant now, but there's no. Maybe I could shift the pin here. Maybe, but it's a tempo that I don't know if. I think this makes more sense. Make sure that the beetle goes on top of the hive. Of course, it can be pinned. It didn't pin it, but it could have been pinned here, for example. But after this, again, I have the idea of freeing the beetle, filling this elbow. But the white hand also has moved like 2-3 times, so I think I have compensation for that. But anyway, white didn't play that, he just freed the beetle. And now there's another problem actually that you'll see soon. That is that I'm short on material. So I have only 3 pieces in reserve, and yeah, okay, I have 2 free beetles, but they're not really free to go anywhere. And this spider here cannot do much either, because unfortunately it's not in a great position. It could pin this spider and pin and go here, but then whenever it goes here, the white shift the pin. So, okay, well, anyway, white fixed the spider in the kill spot in a true pin this time. So see the difference between this was a false pin with a hopper, and this is a true pin on a spider, so much better. And this hopper is free to go nowhere. So if the hopper goes here, yeah, this white hopper is free to move as well. Maybe it was not a bad move though. I mean, what did I play? I played this. What if I played this move? So the most obvious thing is clearly to move this. Okay, there is this move, which is basically a free pin replacement for white. And black has got this line of string of pieces that it really doesn't look good. Now I think I have to get a bit of ant game in play. But definitely I'm a bit behind. White has got 2 ants and I got only 1. I mean, this ant is... I think I have to find a jargon for this. So there are 2 free ants, but only one of them is available. I don't know if it makes sense. Like, they are free to move, but only this one is an ant good to use, because the other ant cannot really move. At least not now. It can be used for the last move though. So after this, I don't like my position much. And the problem is, that has happened in the game, that the white queen is in this pocket and can easily get out, and basically become impossible for me to win. There's no way to win after that. The hive is too stretched. Let's say I play this, and white wants to play this move. It's almost impossible for me to win. Even if I get 2 beetles here, it will take ages. And I don't know how many direct drop I could have. So, well, let's see in the game actually. So in the game I played this. I kind of sacrificed my beetles to get to try to free my mosquito. This was the idea. I hoped that it would cover mine, and I would create this ring and free the mosquito, and get a bit of extra play. For example, changing the connection to the hive. So at the moment I got this ladybug stuck and this mosquito stuck. But if I could move, for example, well, let's say after this I would just pin the ant. I don't know, let's say this, with the idea of pinning the ant. If black shifts the connection to this, then I have both mosquito and ladybug free. But unfortunately, white didn't cover my beetle. I guess was the correct move, and just went on with the ant game. I had to pin, otherwise he will pin me. So I mean, it doesn't look like white is winning, but he is the only one with chances in the long term. That's the problem, especially after this move. So white has secured a draw at least, because the white queen can escape, and that's it. So yeah, the only idea I have is to create this ring, as I said, and then put the grasshopper in there. Actually, I didn't do that. Maybe I should have. I didn't think about this, maybe. Or I just wanted to keep the ring for as long as possible and see what happened. But yeah, now we are playing an end game where white only has chances to win. And I have to defend. I got some counterplate, actually. Let's see how the game went on. White goes for like full control. Full control means that you free your most important pieces, like the ants, from the pin-in tasks using other pieces. And then only then you go to attack. What was the idea of this move? I actually don't remember. I think I wanted to... Yeah, I wanted to change a bit the shape of the hive to free this ant. Although I'm kind of investing a lot of pieces to free them. I'm basically... yeah, investing 2 pieces for the ant, which... I don't know if it was the best idea, but there's not that much to do. I have to hope for white to actually make some mistake here. And I think he made some mistake at some point. I remember I kind of got into a not too bad position. So the idea is now if I manage to get this ant away and to pin these 2 white ants, then there might be something interesting coming out. Of course, it's not clear how to do it. This was yeah, an idea to make a ring. Well, white could just actually take like cover the hopper. That's probably the best move. But now my idea was to put the ant out. The problem is I can't do this because I will make a ring. If I do this, then the beetle goes here, and of course these 2 ants here are kind of not in a great position either, so it's not clear for white how it will win. Because this kill spot is poisoned. There is this back hopper here ready to go. And there's 1 ladybug here, but yeah. What instead white played was, anyway, I didn't cover my hopper, but instead it went down with mosquito. And now there is the trick that I was hoping for, that is, okay, I free my ant, and with ant out and potentially one of these other pieces, spider or hopper, I think I have chances to at least draw. It didn't happen though, but I think I did have some chances. So okay, the problem now is the hopper. Not the main. I mean, I also have another resource to defend. I can move the hopper away, but I wanted to keep it for the right time. Let's say. I covered this hopper because now this hopper was becoming potentially dangerous. Especially if I move my hopper out, then this white hopper would get in. And then I don't have any way to move that hopper out of the way. So if you can keep the kill spots kind of blocked, sealed, until white decide what to do, that's the best. So for as long as possible. If white moves the hopper away, then okay, I'll move my hopper as well. But yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have covered. But what are the options I had? Oh, this was the other option actually. This was the other option to break the ring this way, and at the same time it pins the beetle. How is white gonna win? It's not that clear actually. There's this idea, but black will shift the pin and pin the hopper. Maybe it wasn't. It wasn't one for white. Oh, that there. Okay, there's this idea. So basically rearranging. So now white is threatening to win. Can I? Well, I do have to play something like this. This goes here, but again, we're lacking. We're running out of pieces here for white. How did he win? Now I'm wondering. I mean, we were both in Zeit mode, so no, we don't much time to think. I see now. That was the trick. The pill bag in here. I thought I should have stopped it, yeah, but I couldn't stop it in time. And now it's a mess. Well, though. Oh. This was played very fast, so. Oh no. Here there was the problem. Nice, very nice. This was the ring, at the same time is threatening to throw the pill bug into the last kill spot. Very nice. But I probably played a bit too fast. I think. Well, first, probably I shouldn't allow the pill bug to get over there to do all this journey. What if I just play this? Yeah, okay, we'll pin my ant, but what is gonna go? I mean, after this, it can go all around, I don't care. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And now I can even block it this way, to be fair. And now I don't see much for white. I could even win now if I'm very careful. So again, defending is the key. Defending properly. But I think I got a bit lucky here. White was way better. And how did it happen that I locked both ants in the place? Okay, so instead of this going down with a mosquito, this ant had to move. Maybe there. Although I see what's the point. Oh no, okay, then this. Let's pin the hopper here. But I see what's the point. I got lucky without knowing it. Actually, this is good for me. This is fine. I think. I guess. Yeah, it looks okay for me. Okay, so there was this trick. So actually, this freeing the ant. So well, let's say white doesn't worry about the ant game because there's a spider here. That's the thing. Probably doesn't need to be worried about this. Even if, what am I gonna do with this ant? That's the thing. If I go here, I don't know what I actually gained. I mean, okay, maybe I can still go up and down here. Okay, this here. This here. Put this here. No, okay, I still have resources to defend, to be fair. So, okay, this end game is a bit tricky. It's not clear. What white is doing wrong. Probably nothing. This plan is, I actually didn't think it would work. It kind of worked. I mean, I messed it up at the last couple of moves, but it was working. Okay. Oh, this was complicated. What should I do? There are 3 people watching. Yeah. I've been doing this now for a while. How many? It's almost an hour. If you don't have any question or anyone want to play a game, I don't know. Who isn't here? Actually, Carlo wanted to play a game, but I'm a bit tired now. I'll do it another time. But okay, good test, streaming test. I'll do it, maybe I should do it once a week. What do you think? An hour of streaming is also good for me to do some analysis. Okay, thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Oh, I'll see you on Saturday. On Saturday there is the draw for the World Cup. We're gonna know. Oh, okay. Actually, let's have a look. I'll show you. So seeds and results. So these are 32 players. No, here. And we're gonna put this player into this 8 groups. These are the top 8 from last year. You're welcome. Strategic games. So we're gonna put this player in each group, and yeah, there's not gonna be an easy group. This year is gonna be tough. Even the one that are supposed to be and last in the seeding are strong. Eucarix and Ranger Soul are like they both played for more than 10 years, and they have the thousands games played, and former world champion, almost former world champion Eucarix, he played a lot of finals, so yeah, lots of good players. Anyway, cool. See you Saturday then on Randy's channel. Thank you, Mark Lloyd. I appreciate. Hopefully I'll do it again. Let me know if you have any suggestion. Bye. Have a good night or day wherever you are.